Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is another episode of your OGR, baby, as today is game 19, as we've seen a little bit of a Battle of Alberta. It really wasn't your traditional Battle of Alberta, of course, as the Edmonton Oilers walked away with a big 2-1 victory, and this one was a bit depressing to say the least. I think there was a lot of players either just not playing very well. The Flames right now seem they just lost that edge on the team. Sam Bennett was benched for the entire third period. On the other side, I felt like the Oilers actually played a pretty strong game to say the least. We got good shots, 25 shots. They even blocked a good 8, so we would have had a couple more shots even during this game. And we won by 2-1. This was another night where McDavid and Draisaitl both didn't score a point in this game, which is, of course, still a struggle for that 5-on-5 goal scoring from the other lines. But Puljujarvi did get the first goal of the game, which we'll kind of just jump right into talking about this game because I am a bit late, which I like to say sorry about that. I've been a little bit busy lately. I just went and shot my commercial the other day for school, so I'm putting that together now. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on that. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to slap that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. That'll be very much appreciated. So let's get in to reviewing the rest of this game, as it was a pretty entertaining one to say the least. Well, at the beginning, the Edmonton Oilers were absolutely dominating. Every shift we went out there and we got better and we got better. And Jesse Puljujarvi scored the first goal of the game with his 5th of the season, which was a really nice one. And this was a perfect goal for Jesse Puljujarvi. He was standing right in front of the net. Tyson Barrie made a good move there on Milan Lucic, dived right towards the net, and set up Jesse Puljujarvi right in front of there, and every single Flame player was just watching Jesse Puljujarvi shoot that one right through the 5-hole on David Rittich. And this is one player I've been really wanting to talk about, Jesse Puljujarvi, because I don't think I've given him the credit. Like, I love him when I watch the games. I give him a lot of hype in almost every video this year because of the fact I'm so excited about this guy being on the team. But when he left, I gave him a lot of hard slack there. I said that he was kind of a dick for leaving Edmonton and stuff like that. But he's came back and he's just been my favorite player. Honestly, every guy loves Jesse Puljujarvi right now. Everybody loves Jesse Puljujarvi. He's just a great character. And not just that, he plays hard on the ice. You watch this entire game, he was fighting with Tkachuk and going and getting in those greasy spots, forechecking, back-checking, playing good defensive hockey, saved a really good chance when Mangiapane had the puck right in front of the net, had a beautiful chance to score, and saved it for the Edmonton Oilers. He was great throughout this entire game, and keep up the good work. Jesse Puljujarvi does need to work on his passing, of course. That's, I think, the only weak spot that I was able to see in this game, because he does give away that puck a pretty decent amount. So I think that's something he does got to clean up. But, I mean, honestly, we only gave up the puck 17 times compared to Calgary, who gave it up 26 times. We should have scored a lot more goals, but Calgary was playing really good defensively and both shutting down McDavid and Draisaitl throughout that game. So we'll jump on in the second period as Gaetan Haas gets the big one. This period was honestly pretty slow up until the end when Gaetan Haas kind of opened up the score, in which that Neil chase on Gaetan Haas, which Kyle Turris was out of the lineup, unfortunately. Well, not really unfortunately. This was actually a small little blessing for us, because Gaetan Haas is just a way better player than what Kyle Turris gives us for a fourth line center. Turris is not a fourth line center, and I was seeing like people saying that if Turris played higher up in the lineup with good teammates, no, a third line centerman, that's what we picked him up to be, and we gave him good players. We played alongside Ennis, he's played alongside of Puljujarvi. Turris has just not been that guy. Sure, he's been elevated by other people, but Turris is just not an NHL player anymore, and it's sad to say that because I used to be a really big fan of Kyle Turris. But I just don't think he's going to be that guy that can play on this team anymore, especially with Puljujarvi playing the way that he is, and especially with how well Gaetan Haas is also playing for the team as well. So those guys got to stay in the lineup. And Neil Chason great work by them setting that play up for that goal there. It was beautiful, and keep up the good work. And then Rasmus Anderson got his third of the season, which was an absolute beautiful goal. Johnny Gaudreau absolutely broke Tyson Barrie's ankles and made a nice pass over to Anderson. Puljujarvi and Nurse were practically just both puck watching. Nurse went for some reason on his knee instead of attacking Gaudreau and kind of cutting him off. He kind of stopped Gaudreau, but Gaudreau's mostly a passer. Like, he does shoot the puck. He does have that crazy shot, but he made a really nice pass over to Anderson, and he got the third, and nothing happened in the third period. It was a trap defensive game for the Edmonton Oilers, which once again, Evan Bouchard only played 8 minutes and 23 seconds, which I think the big reason why we didn't really play Evan Bouchard throughout this game was because of the fact we wanted a more tight defensive game, especially going into that third period where we did see a lot of Chris Russell and Adam Larson. But honestly, those two guys together, Russell and Larson, I wasn't very happy with how they were playing at the start of the year, but they're giving us that good defensive defenseman pairing. And I know a lot of people don't give credit to Larson or Russell, but I think that was one of their best games together. Russell didn't have one giveaway. Larson only had one giveaway, and we usually see a bit more from those guys. And they had a really good, tight defensive game. Bouchard and Cuckoo did decently, not saying they didn't do good, but Evan Bouchard was losing a couple puck battles throughout this game, and that's just with his age, right? He needs to grow up his strength and know how to face these bigger players, because he was getting bumped around a pretty good amount out there for the Edmonton Oilers. So I hope to see a little bit more from Evan Bouchard, and he's still generating offense, and that's what Evan Bouchard is known for, is his offensive ability, not known for really his defensive ability, which he was showing it very early on, and he still is. I think he's just going to be a guy that's going to lose a lot of puck battles down low behind the boards, especially against a Calgary Flames team who have a lot of physical guys going throughout the entire defensive core. But I was impressed. Nurse Barrie didn't do too bad, except for the fact that Barrie got his ankles absolutely broken, and then Nurse absolutely killed as well. So honestly, not that bad of a game for the Edmonton Oilers. I think we played a very good, tight defensive hockey game, which is what Tipp probably want us to play, and we shut it down. And that was a big thing for the Edmonton Oilers. I think was an accomplishment with this game, is another stepping stone that's saying, hey, you know, we were able to shut this Calgary Flames down to only 1 goal compared to the last game where they scored 6. So this was a big game for us. And going forward, I think we might have to be facing Jacob Markstrom tonight alongside Mika Koskinen, which also means I'm going to be doing a live stream on Saturday Night Hockey, so I don't have to listen to the horrible commentators. I'm not going to take that chance of listening to Cassie Campbell all goddamn night, because she was absolutely terrible. And she was hot garbage. I cannot believe she's even an analyst. And same with Eric Francis. Like, I feel bad for you Flames fans to listen to those absolutely jackasses out there. But otherwise, yeah, I'm really happy with the team. I'm hoping to see Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Draisaitl, and Yamamoto. We've seen that a little bit at the end, and I want to see it more Tippett, because I think that's something that we need to do to generate some 5-on-5 energy. Ennis did great alongside of McDavid in the playoffs, so why not throw Ennis alongside of McDavid and Puljujarvi and see how that line works out? I don't see why not. So we'll have to see what we do tonight. I'm excited. I will be live streaming it here on YouTube. I'm going to try to do my first official stream here on YouTube. I'm going to go do some tests here after I upload the video, and I'm going to do some tests, and then we'll be able to maybe do a live stream at 8 p.m. Mountain Time when the Oilers game starts up, and we'll be live here on YouTube for the first time, which I'm really excited to do it. I'm deciding to not really do too much streams on Twitch and do most of my play-by-plays here on YouTube, so they could go up afterwards, and if anyone misses them, they could go check it out if you guys want to. I don't know if you want to, but there could be some good highlights in there that you guys could take out about me yelling about Puljujarvi or McDavid or whatever. But I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I'm gonna stop rambling, and I'm gonna move on and get this video uploaded for you guys. So I'm gonna end things here, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.